Welcome back to another episode of Let's Skol's You Got Stumped, the Minnesota Vikings trivia game. I'm Fish from the Let's Skol podcast. Today with me I have the one and only he who greets with smoke, Skolful Shaq. Shaq, drop some knowledge on him about your Vikings fandom.
So I'll say my Vikings fan was started back in 98. I'm a 94 baby. So at 4 years old, it was kind of hard to watch the Vikings games being, born in Jersey. But you get the glimpses of, maybe Monday night or Thursday night football. But for me, it was more so playing Madden with my older cousin and brothers. And I had to find the right team that I could beat them because, being the younger sibling, you don't know all the tricks and trades to win a video game. So then I finally stuck with one team, and that was the Minnesota Vikings. And there was one player
that great equalizer, right?
that player, Randy Moss, they couldn't stop him, and the rest was history. I followed the Minnesota Vikings ever since. Loving everything about Randy Moss, the Chris Carter era. Dante Culpepper, get your roll on. I admit, I did take a little break. I have suffered my first heartbreak when the Minnesota Vikings traded Randy Moss. I don't know. My life was devastated at that point. I was confused. I didn't know where to go. I was in middle school. Then I came back in 2008, watched the Vikings, stumble into a playoff with Tavares Jackson, and I've been a fan ever since. Diehard to, be able to talk it from players, coaches, and all that stuff.
Okay. All right. You ready? I'm on ready. A 2-game losing streak here, Shaq. All right, here we go. All right, Shaq, your category is going to be, what player is this? So you got to name me the player. You're going to have 8 clues, 3 guesses.
Let's do this.
And here we go with the first clue. I played my entire career with the Vikings from 03 to 11.
That's a long career. With one team, yeah.
During that time, in the regular season, I played in 125 games with 105 starts.
Okay. That's a stat right there. Game started.
My stat line would look like this for the entire career with the Vikings. 761 tackles, 67 tackles for loss, 15 sacks.
Okay. Ooh.
My second stat line would be 5 interceptions, 13 forced fumbles, 9 fumble recoveries.
Okay. So this has to be like a linebacker. Or it could be an edge. They get them batted passes, catch the funny interceptions. I'm going to need one more clue, Fish, before I make my guesses.
For college, I played the University of Maryland from 99 to 02.
Okay, we got a Maryland cat.
Another one, right?
Another one. Let me see. Can I go with? I'm gonna take my first guess.
Okay.
I'm gonna say E.J. Henderson.
E.J. Henderson. You got it. You got it.
Woo!
Clue number 5. You got it.
Oh shit! That was a total guess right there. I ain't gonna lie. Yo.
You got it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Purple Jesus. Oh man. And he was an underrated, I remember playing with him in Madden. I liked using him a lot because he had the old school kind of linebacker. He wasn't like no Ray Lewis, but for our defense, he did keep our run game, run stopping in check behind Patrick Williams and Kevin Williams. And he was a solid piece next to Chad Greenway. It was them two, and then Ben Lieber, who I didn't like, but shout out to Ben Lieber.
Yep. So E.J. Henderson.
Woo!
4-3. I'm on a losing streak now.
I still don't believe it, man. E.J. Henderson.
Well, thanks for playing with me, Shaq. You son of a.